Hallo und guten Abend, liebe Zuschauer, zu diesem kleinen privaten Simultan, das ich mit dem Guatemala Chess Club ausführen werde und gleich dafür auch in die andere Sprache, die ich so halbwegs beherrsche, wechseln werde. Nämlich das Ganze wird auf Englisch stattfinden, aber ich begrüße euch schon mal hier, die ihr bei YouTube schon fleißig chattet und hole euch ab, dachte ich mir. Und damit ihr Bescheid wisst, was abgeht. Das ist eher eine kleine Ausnahme, dass wir hier auf diesem Kanal sowohl bei YouTube als auch bei Twitch natürlich was Englischsprachiges machen. Aber warum denn mal nicht? Ich dachte, vielleicht hat das auch für euch einen kleinen Mehrwert für diejenigen unter euch, die auch gerne mal was auf Englisch hören wollen. Okay, time to switch into English, which is going to be the language of this stream today. So welcome everyone in the chat, all the viewers, welcome all the players from Guatemala that are going to get a chance at beating measly Grandmaster today. So the Simul has already been set up, and now I will just have to accept all the players that are on the list. We're going to play 20 games. Thinking time is 40 plus 20, so around about 90 minutes, 100 minutes, probably maybe even up to 120 minutes is how long this is going to take. So let's see. Let me just briefly check the chat if everything is good. If the sound and the picture is alright. Seems to be the case, at least no one is complaining, so I'm going to take that as a positive sign. And now I am just going to successively add all the players on the list to the Simul, which is Kaffeekirche for starters. Typical Guatemalan name, of course, everyone knows that. So let's see. Let me just, you know what, I'm just going to look for the players according to the list. HVO. There, that's number 2. Then we have Juan. There, this Juan is the right one. Yeah, thanks, Stefan. Wrong language today. No, I will, of course, also react to German commentary in the chat. Yeah, if Guatemalans are watching, which is the idea of this whole thing, say hi, give me a wave or something like that, so I'll know that this is not totally in vain. The idea is that English is a little bit more popular, of course, among Guatemalans than German, so this is an extra service to the people of Guatemala who are going to beat me anyway. So then we have Palencia Julio. I will later explain how this all came about and what my connection to Guatemala is. But first, let's see whether we can add all the players to the list in time so they don't get bored. So, going through the list here. Not everyone is already present. Everyone is very pleasant, but not everyone is already present. Juanito. So I'm going to, this is going to take a couple of minutes, and I'll probably get some help from my WhatsApp connection there. But for now, I can add a couple of players myself. Not there. Penrith. There we go. This guy's strong. Who else we got? Robert. Bam. Okay, the pool of players is filling up already. Almost half of them are present. Who else we got? C, D, U, B. There we go. This one is also there. Victor. Check. Kinrich. Bam. Got this guy too. J-M-E-O-N. Okay. And Master Padawan. There we go, some Star Trek reference. Love that. Then we have Dario. Bam. So 14 players. A couple have not been present, and a couple have probably also changed their lead chess names. Alright, so I'm getting the info that one of the players won't be able to make it. So we've got 19 boards. Let me just remove that. No one needs that, really. Everyone knows what Chessamy is. All across the world, whether in German or in English-speaking countries, doesn't matter. Everyone knows Chessamy, so we don't have to advertise it in the stream anymore. All the platforms, forms where we are. Okay, so all these symbols now look rather stupid too, so this one will always also delete, and hope that in the meantime all the players that are going to be playing today have made it into the Simul. Okay. Damn it. All right. So who else we got? So we've got this guy, and here he is. So all the viewers from Guatemala, if I have not added you, and you are there and already waiting, and just let me know. For example, in the Lichess chat, just say hi. Just say hi, and I'll know that it's you. I'll know that I'll have to add you. Aragon 24. Okay, thank you. Bam. So 16 players, 3 more to go. I think from the list. Who wasn't there? Some Corrado dude. Corrado wasn't there. No. Corrados were all there. Undo something. Undo? Did I add Mr. Undo? No. That one is not here yet. Okay, I'll just wait for this one for the info to come in. Aragon. Have I not accepted Aragon? I have. And Covidiano. COVID, dangerous name to be having these days. Okay. So, Cesar is chatting with me in the Lichess chat. Hi, Cesar. Nice to see you virtually. Thank you for the update. Thank you for the information. Yes, please help me with the users. Who else is missing? So we've got 17 players already in the mix. Still waiting for 2 of them. Maybe here there is some info. Nope. Let's see. Okay. Who else is missing? Who else? Okay, let me go through the list again. So, for example, Carlos Anzueto. What's his username? It's not in the list. Also, Paolo. Okay, Paolo I already added. Yeah, this one is missing. Luis Vela is missing. In the meantime, let me check the chat. Okay, so Dragon Ball is the topic. Very good. What else is going on? There, Cesar is also in the YouTube chat. We will be 19. Yes, we will. So 2 more to go. Guatemala is in Central America, a cute little country, where it's noon right now. So 8 hours time difference. Goku. Yeah, for all of those viewers who zoomed in a little bit later, this is going to be a private simul, unfortunately. So I will only be able to add players from the Guatemala Chess Club Caissa to this wonderful event. And also, as an exception, this is all going to be in English. Okay, so no one else is helping me out. 2 players are missing, so I guess I'll just have to go through the list again, and then in a couple of minutes, hopefully, we will start. Ricardo. Where's Ricardo? Ricardo. No Ricardo. HVO is there. Juan. Both Juans are there. Corrado is there. Andu. Yeah, so Juan Pablo is missing. Andu Ril is missing, I believe. So please tell him to join. Then we got Juanito Guate. Got this guy. White Dirt. Also missing. So Rudy De Leon and Juan Pablo Amenabar are missing. I think these are the two guys that are stopping the train from moving. So Penrith. And also probably Luis Vela. So it's really hard to keep the overview here. Jorge. Okay, so Juan Pablo will not be able to connect. All right, then we are 18 or still 19? Okay, so 2 players are just missing. I guess we'll have to start without them. Let's give them 2 more minutes. Maybe kick them another message, guys. And then, yeah, thanks, Cesar. Yes. Okay, got it. Yes, the plan will be to exchange queens in all the games and then win the queenless endgames. That is exactly the plan, but don't give it away to my opponents because they probably haven't seen too many streams here. Right, so 2 more minutes. We will we'll wait for the 2 remaining players, and then we'll get going. Is my suggestion. Or should I add 3 more players? No, this is a prerogatory Simul. You have to earn the right to take part, and for that you have to be a member of the Caissa Chess Club. So that gives me the chance to allude a little bit about what this whole event is about. So the last tournament that I played was in Guatemala in January this year, after which I took the liberty of traveling to Central and South America for a couple more weeks, and all of these experiences were awesome. And this was not even my first participation in a tournament. I first played there in 2019, and that experience was also great. I happened to have played quite decently in both these tournaments. Could have even won them with a little more luck against quite serious opposition. But nonetheless, I was quite happy. And the people of Guatemala were very warm and friendly and treated all the title holders like rock stars almost. At least that's how I felt. And then they asked me whether I wanted to play a Simul, private Simul, against these players. And I agreed. Of course, I don't do these things for free. But in this case, that was not even the primary motivation. And the tournament hopefully will take place despite the COVID pandemic in a 3rd edition next year in January. So keep your eyes peeled if you're interested in international tournaments at exotic places. I can only recommend. Guatemala is also a beautiful country to visit. Last year I traveled through the country and enjoyed the beautiful sites of the Lake Atitlan, of the Tikal ruins, Maya ruins in Tikal. Antigua is a really nice place, close to the capital, Guatemala City, but much nicer. No offense. Yeah, just a very cool, hippie place to hang out. So yeah, everyone watch out for Caissa Chess Club. They also have a gigantic community on Facebook. So they keep posting interesting stuff, so if you're interested in that, also give them a like. Okay, for now that should be enough, and I believe now we'll just start. Let me check what Mr. Kaffeekirsch and Cesar are writing. No, it's not in Africa. So I don't think the 2 missing players have arrived. In this case, we'll just get started. Yes, there are FMs, IMs, and GMs in the chess club. I'm not sure about a GM, but the other title holders for sure, the strongest players of the country, of course, are members. Biggest chess club in the country. All right, so no extra players, and then we'll start. So good luck, everyone. Have fun watching if you're not playing yourself. And let's hope that my opponents will allow me to swap some queens early in the games. So here we go, 17 games going on. Let me see if the picture is good enough. And then I'll make my moves. All right, looks good, right? Good enough. Actually, this part of the picture we don't really need. And this one might be a little bit more interesting. So here we go. Dangerous stuff. What I'm doing here, because I'll lose on time in the end, probably, but makes the whole experience a little bit more aesthetic. Okay, so first game against Mr. Kinrichar. Knight f3 is my favorite move too, so what shall we play? Let's go for knight f6. Kaffeekirsche. Okay, I will beat Mr. Kaffeekirsche with his own weapons. One knight f3, which is also happens to be my weapon. All right, this seems to be another pandemic. One knight f3, apparently. So let's mix it up a little bit with c5. This is of course not a pandemic, but just the best move on the board in the first move. Okay, so this is Ricardo. He's quite a decent player, so I should watch out here. Let's do e5. Again, one knight f3. Mix it up a little bit with c4. Let's go for the Benko. Let's go for e5 here. g3. Why not? Victor. What shall we do? Okay, can't do too much other stuff. Let's go for c5 here. Then my usual weapons. But that's what you guys came here to watch, right? My treaty of the Reti. My treatment of the Reti and the English and that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go for bishop g2, which is not really the best move in the position, to be entirely frank, but it's not so easy to exploit it. Okay, so my opponent's going for g3. Robert. Sounds a little bit German even. So let's try to set up a hedgehog there. Here we'll go for the more correct knight f3, which is the reason why g3 fails to deliver in this particular position before, because of e5. So here, okay, this is a different game, but if the pawn was here, then e5 would simply be the best move in the position and probably just equalize without any problems. So we've got 2b3 here. Yeah, that's I don't know. What shall we do? Let's copy for a moment. c6, yeah, e5 is the most critical test, but you know what? Let's challenge our opponent a little bit and try to see whether my opponent can refute my setup there, which is not a trivial thing. Ooh, the Benko. I like to play the Benko. Why did I do this? I'm not actually... This is not what I do usually. Okay. Let's go for b3, which again, it's not a great move. And here I get the chance to refute my own setup. So c6 and d4 are both quite good. So, what do I prefer here? Let's go c6 for a change. Can't always play close positions, so this is all still theory. Bishop e2, fine. Continue development. Let's go for b3 here. Counter the fianchetto with a fianchetto. Then we'll have a double fianchetto. Arithmetic. Quick maths. Okay, this is all pretty common so far. Not sure if I should have allowed bishop takes f6. Alright. Here let's go for queen a4, which is a tricky move. The idea is to take on d5 and exploit the pin. Okay, so what's going on in the chat meanwhile? Yeah, 40 minutes time control. The idea is for me not to lose all the games on time, just a couple perhaps. So I'm in good hopes. Thanks, Timo. I should start paying you. Yes, everyone, subscribe to Chessamy. Although most content is going to remain in German. But Who wouldn't want to learn another foreign language, right? I would. I so would hope that I could play that I could play better chess. No, that I could speak Spanish. I try to when I have the chance a little bit, but I can't really do it. So here we'll follow Seyravan versus Karpov with d4 here. Bishop g2 is the automatic move, which is also not so bad. But I will try to exploit this slightly inaccurate move order. This is what I think it is. And go for immediate action in center. All right. How shall we do this? It's actually not such a bad setup for white. It's surprisingly difficult to crack. Well, I should be thinking about cracking setups when being white. So we've got a lot of double fianchettos, and as if that wasn't enough, here's one more. And here we have the accepted, I'm not even sure what they call it, but at least my opponent accepted the pawn sacrifice, which he might still regret later on. Okay, let's go rook e8 just to stop d4 there. And yeah, I've got a lot of similar positions. That just is because my repertoire is very limited. Okay, knight f3 is not the critical test, but there are none basically. d4 is probably the most respectable move. And queen b3 looks tempting because there's no bishop e6, and after knight f6 there's knight c3, and it looks like it's difficult to defend this pawn, but there knight c6 is a very dangerous pawn sacrifice, which basically just refutes white's setup. So here I can play e4 and probably will. Knight d4, bishop c5. I feel like I should be doing quite well there. The reason that bishop d3 is not very popular is knight b4. And here we could go for c4 or the move. What did I play? b3 there. Okay, bishop g7 is not very critical. So in the aforementioned game, Karpov played d6 and allowed this endgame, which normally is not such a big deal because black's structure is better despite losing the right to castle. But their ideas with f4 are quite dangerous. Then another idea is, of course, that here after taking on d4 will be hitting the rook. And after knight f6, there's bishop g5, bishop g7, queen e3 check. This is a concrete idea that white has here. And after bishop e7, bishop g7, I can just take this pawn and now claim that I have the better structure, which is true. And at the same time, let me calculate the line there. At the same time, black has no dynamic counterplay. Okay, so knight c3 is not a good move in these positions because b4 gains a tempo and forces the knight on a bad square. Usually a4 is not so great. I'm thinking whether I could go bishop g7 and then might have some tricks here connected to probably not so much knight takes d5, but maybe something like this and some check here. Bishop here. Don't see any further tricks, although I could take on a2, but not really. But maybe we can do this. Okay, let me indicate the stupid camera. Okay, I have to restart the camera. You'll see me in a second. It started lagging. So knight takes b5. I could even start with a6 perhaps. Oh, this one. Knight c3 and knight e4. There black would win some material, but not sure I'm too happy about this. Something like this doesn't look so bad. Then knight a3, queen a5 would win. Yeah, I think bishop e7, bishop g7 could actually be even more annoying for my opponent there. Okay, well, what should we do here? Maybe something like queen c2. I feel like knight d7 is a bit inaccurate, because now I get the chance to defend my bishop and e5 is not possible, exploiting the pin. Alright, so here seems like we'll get a King's Indian type of attack. h3. Alright, so I could have played knight c6, of course, but I was thinking to maybe set up my pieces slightly differently and go for c6 and b5 there. Not sure if this is such a great idea. Now this should be slightly better for me there. Bishop c5 or maybe even queen b6, because I will lose a tempo here, but I won't lose a tempo here. Yeah, why not? Queen b6 looks decent. There might be queen c2 intermediate because my bishop on c8 is loose. Shouldn't be an issue though. So bishop g2, this is still theory. d4. Okay, let's challenge the pawn right away. And here, this is also still theory. Just had a training about this line a couple hours before the stream. And here, queen c2 and knight a3 are the main moves. Let's start with knight a3, which is also my recommendation in my ready repertoire. Check out chessamy.com. This is also still all my recommendations. Okay, knight c6 is not so stupid, because if the bishop would have taken, it would have been subject to harassment by knight f3, and probably not even right away, but waiting for knight f6 first and then knight f3 is even more annoying. So knight c6 does make some sense. Who are we playing here? Mikhail. This is one of the kids, one of the youngsters, one of the young, talented Guatemala players. So this is Paolo, huh? Paolo played against him in a blindfold simul 2 times already. So knight c6. What shall we do? Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm just going to let it be. Not going to go for this advantage of the bishop on e5, but just enjoy my structure. All right. So queen e2 probably is not very critical. I'll just go bishop e7 and take it from there. I'll just get that important bishop and try to be happy about that. Okay, so yeah, c4. It's a good move. But now I can take, and after e takes, I'll play d5 and then play against the fianchetto. Or I'll play against the the isolated queen's pawn there, where the bishop on b2 will not be happy, the fianchetto bishop. All right, and here knight e5 is my recommendation. Queen c2 is another option, but I suggest to go for the move that I just played. All right, do I need to worry about this? Yeah, I feel like I'll have to take care of this pawn, which is a little bit unfortunate because there is no great way to do that. Maybe queen b3 of all things. Maybe queen b3. Just pressure this pawn a little, keep him busy there. Yeah, here I'm also quite happy with my position. Yeah, here there is knight e4, queen c2, queen a5. Could be quite annoying for... Maybe it's not. Alright, b4 is good enough for a small advantage, and probably also something like this, and then bringing the rook to b8 quickly is also fine. Yeah, I don't like b4 anymore. I feel like I could go for more even. Is this a thing here? Yeah, maybe. So what, he wants to take? So this. Let's just check briefly whether I really don't have any dangerous stuff going on there. Yeah, I don't feel like it. So let's just take for now before... Yeah, let's take and try to bring a rook to b8, which will be quite annoying for my opponent. All right, so here the idea of this setup was to go for that b5 lever. Yeah, and here my opponent probably should have taken with... it's not so easy actually, because if the knight takes, the pawn would be here and the bishop can't develop easily. The problem here is that the bishop is totally misplaced in this structure. All right, and here I could already go for d5 perhaps, but okay, this is just a nice advantage for white due to the lack of space that black suffers from. And here, so this would be structurally desirable for for black. Don't want to go d4 really, because I'm going to lose some grip on these squares. So I'm wondering whether I could go b4 just to make c5 a bit more difficult. Actually, I'm going to start with knight c3 and then go b4, I think. Why not gain a tempo first? All right, so do I need to take in between on d3? Probably will have to anyway. So this is a good version of a line that Parimarian Negi recommended in his book with 1e4. However, the recommendation, I don't think it's so dangerous actually, and this is a worse version there. Not sure if I'm gaining much by this. Of course, knight f6 is a normal move. Could do this, take with the pawn, go for bishop a6 quickly. Yeah, why not? Try to exploit his weakened squares. Could go for something like this, but I feel like this might be a little bit too slow. So let's develop in this way. Right. I don't want to take on b7, of course, so I'll just go for knight c3 for now. So yes, this is theory, and queen c2 now. Here's still theory. All of this is still theory. So I could go for d5 and transpose to a French version of the King's Indian attack, but I think I'll keep my options open and maybe play d6 later on. Alright, so I could go bishop b4. Okay, let's not be too sophisticated. We're just better there, maybe slightly better. And here the idea was to go b4, a5, b5. I feel like I'm getting a good pawn structure there. Should I castle or should I try to attack him right away? Maybe bishop a6 is the thing now. Not so easy to defend this guy, except for e3, which is a strange looking move. Yeah, let's keep attacking stuff. I feel like I have the right to do so because of my superior position. All right, so this is now quite symmetrical, this position, but this knight is misplaced. If only it was here somehow and the pawn wouldn't hang, then black would not be in trouble. But this is a really misplaced knight. I will later have some play with this idea. Now the question is whether I want to go d3 or d4, but I don't have to find an answer to that just yet. Knight c3, knight f6, not gaining anything, so I'm going to keep it flexible. Alright, queen c2 probably just doesn't work, right? Probably this is already just very good, but I feel like this with the idea of knight to b4 is even stronger. Alright, I should speed up, I guess. So let's do that. Now I want to put my knight on h3 because the important square to connect to is d5 here, and don't want to treat pieces because I have a spatial advantage. So I feel like this should be in order. Okay, so is he sure? He's sure he wants that? I could also take here and go for this. Oof, this looks very ugly for him. I have to go king d1 or something, or knight a3, but that's probably even worse. So king d1, I'll have a check on g4. Yeah, let's just take. It's probably even. So my idea was to give an intermediate check, but maybe I don't have to. All right, I need to speed up. Definitely need to speed up. So let's do that. a6. Okay. And time for e4. Time for c5 here. Unless I want to go a6, b6. Yeah, why not? I mean a5. a5, b6. Alright. I'll need to play some faster moves. Queen a5, or maybe this. Queen c2. Still can't see anything happening there. Let's castle for now. Or maybe let's go d6. Yeah, why waste the tempo on castling? Okay, another double fianchetto. Yeah, this won't help because this is still a thing, but now I'll just take and claim that I've gained a tempo in comparison to the line we had before. Yeah, I think that's just good. Still theory. Yeah, now knight b4 was my hope. Connecting to these squares. I can go knight f4, but I don't want to allow bishop e6 probably, so let's go knight f4. h5. Yeah, this is the critical test. Juanito. Someone did their homework there. You know, this is the only critical test, I believe, in this position. Otherwise, white is just better in the alternative lines. Okay, so where to put the knight? Maybe here for now. Continue development. Oof, this works? Is d4 hanging? I don't know. This one is also loose. Oh, a couple of good players here, I'm afraid. Can we do this? Not so clear. Maybe this. Not clear either, but let's try. Okay, let's give the check. Need to speed up. Grab this guy. I don't know whether to go d4, which is Carlsen Kramnik, or Kramnik Carlsen. Maybe I'll go d3 for now. Let's go d3. Yes, this is possible because I cannot intervene with my b knight, but I could intervene with this one and then have knight b6 after castling. c6 is an option. Okay, I'm having some trouble with my c pawn, which is a bit unfortunate. Huh. Very unfortunate, actually. Because if I go for something like this, bishop d7. Ugh. Don't like this. Bishop d7. Actually, let's still go for it. Not sure if there will be any really dangerous discovered attacks. Okay, this is possible. Let's just go for e4 or maybe queen c2. Can't think too much. And here we'll just keep it closed. Enjoy our space advantage. Here, king e2. That's a good point. I feel like I should actually take this one, so I can underline my light square dominance. Also, there's knight b5 sometimes. Wow, someone is an opening expert there. Bishop b7, I guess. Strange position, but why not? Ah, okay, this was not dumb either, what my opponent did there. So I could... No, couldn't. Could not do that. Maybe this. This looks a bit annoying for him. Why not? Let's do that. Let's hinder castling. And I was hoping there are no good discoveries, so let's just castle. Knight d4, I have queen d1. Or so it seems. b7 will be hanging. Okay, this is probably not the greatest idea to get to the bishop here. That kind of helps too. Queen e5, I guess. Then knight b6, something like this. Yeah, this is possible, but I won't take. And here, let's start some play. I believe the knight belongs to c6 in this position, even though it does obstruct the bishop. Put the queen here. Yeah, this is still, I've seen this before. This is kind of theory. But now I can take. I defended my pawn, so I can take here, no? Maybe. Let's check. Okay, so my opponent is preparing. Forgot. Okay, that's what he's doing. So he wants to castle, obviously. Yeah, let's take here for starters, or maybe here. Let's take something, or maybe should we not? Maybe let's go rook c8 and scare him a bit, like I wanted to win a pawn. I shouldn't take on e4. That's going to be a tactical mistake. Let's just go rook e1. So here my idea is to smother him with my spatial advantage. Let's make sure that the queen will not be dropped. Ooh, knight d2. Damn. So why can't I do that? There's some knight f5, but I take on e3 intermediate. Okay, I can go for e5. Yeah, let's just, again, let's smother our opponent with a space advantage. What else can I do? Something like this. Yeah, let's do this. He's just castling, so allowing me to win a pawn, which I'm not sure I really want. So I'll just castle too. Here we'll just go e3 and keep that knight out of play. And now I think my opponent blundered a pawn. No, no such luck, unfortunately. Okay, so we know this position again. Same thing. You know what, guys? I'm gonna mix it up with d4, which is also a legal option here. And here we'll just go for e5. Okay, so there I'm an exchange up. These guys are tough nuts to crack. So good move, c5. Somewhat forgot about it. What are we gonna do? Can I just move my knight somewhere? Pin that guy? Not sure. e6. Is he threatening something? Just grabbing a pawn? That I don't want to do. Maybe this. Not sure how great it's going to be. Actually, I could go for d4 later on. Let's try that. Oh yeah, this one I should have seen, of course. But I didn't. This. Oh, this is some tough compensation there. But I can't allow knight takes c6. Can I? Wait, maybe I can. I think I can. So I will. Okay, so here we're playing against the isolated pawn. So I don't want to take unless I do have some jumpy jumps. Yeah, I think I do. So let's go for it. Okay, should not blunder my queen. Should not blunder my queen. Knight a4 doesn't work. Oh, this would be embarrassing if I have to retreat. Well, actually I can still take here, go here and grab the pawn. Looks like it works actually. I'm not sure what my next move is going to be if he doesn't go for it, but I feel like it works. Just about works. Alright, now it's time to take something. Take that guy. Okay, it's time to definitely take something here. Bishop here, so I could grab the bishop, and I think that's what I'll do. Because why not? There's also the option of just sacrificing the pawn and going for some compensation. How is he going to recapture there anyway? Where's he going to go? Not sure. d4 probably just back. Then I'll take. Does he want to take with the h-pawn? Some queen c2. You know what? Just going to go for b3. Okay, here I just wanted to drop back. Doesn't make sense to take with this pawn. Doesn't make some sense. Probably not enough. Doesn't make some sense, so I'll go for it. Here I might want to take first, right? And then knight f4. So in a couple of games, a small advantage is hopefully in the air. Here I want to meet c5 with knight to g5. Okay, something like knight c5 could be annoying for him. Could also do this and then that, but it doesn't seem to work yet. Let's go for knight c5. Looks like a right move to me. Okay, let's grab a check here, because why not? Let's take... Wait, what did I say here? Yeah, let's just take the guy, right? Take on e3. Not even so clear. What else can I do? Can I do this? What's that? Equal material. Not too enticing. Alright, let's go for this. Should be at least fine. Okay, I need to speed up or win a couple of games real quick. These are the two options. Okay, so I don't want to trade these. And this is a nice trick, of course. But I don't want to lose this pawn either. So, can't have both. Can't have my cake and eat it too. So, what are we going to do? Maybe just b3. Okay. So, queen takes or a takes. Maybe queen takes is fine. Yeah, I like to have some play on the b file. Well, this is also tempting. Maybe that's even more tempting. Ooh, h4. This guy means business. This is not a King's Indian attack type of situation, though. Yet. What do I do? Maybe I'll do this to weaken his dark squares. Is that an option? Why not? Okay, I feel like this is already almost not enough, but shouldn't be too greedy here. And here I just wanted to take, because the queen trade is in the air. And knight d3 is also an option. e4, that I would not have expected. What is the meaning of this move? Why not just castle? What's the point here? This, 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 this I cannot do, unfortunately. This knight is really starting to get on my nerves. Is this an option? Not sure what that will yield. I feel like I mishandled this a little bit. I can't come up with anything better than rook b8. Knight b3, queen b4, a3 takes on c3. Still seems to be fine. Okay, let's bring the knight out. Now the knight on e8 is really stuck. Yeah, dude, we don't do that. We play our games until the end. We don't want quick draws. You want to learn something, right? You want to beat Grandmaster. Not gonna make any draws here. I'd rather lose. And I probably will. Okay, what about this one? d4 is the idea. Could take on c3, take on b5 perhaps. Let's go for a4. Queen b1. I like to trade my queens, but here I might have should be fine, should be easy enough. Alright, what's the knight's route? Is there a point? Yeah, probably something like, and then d2 and that kind of stuff. So here we'll go for e4 later on. Here, what are we going to do? Bring the bishop out. You know what, let's start with a4, see how he reacts to that. Yeah, and here I want to play queen c7, I guess. Oh wait, my rook is hanging on. I totally forgot about that. Man, my opponent's really strong. Why is that? Ooh, something's going wrong here. Adrian. Don't like this one either much. Can do this. I don't have time to calculate, that's the thing. But I'm going to drop a pawn here. Okay, why is the YouTube chat so still? Yo, where's YouTube? Guys, don't leave me. Okay, I need to come up with something here. Yeah, I don't feel anything better. Don't have anything better. I can't come up with anything better than... actually, this doesn't even work at all. Can I do this, this? Yeah, even that wouldn't work. There's queen d4 in the end. Is rook b8 the best move I have? That would be very disappointing. Okay, let's go for this. I'm actually quite in trouble there. No, we don't do draws. Especially not if you're a young and aspiring player. Stop doing that. You don't want to make a quick draw. You want to learn from this experience. What's the point of making a draw? Don't get it. He wants to go bishop h3 then, I guess. Okay, fine. It's not a bad move, actually. He wants to fight me for these squares, I guess. Alright, let's not reinvent the wheel here. Let's just castle and take it from there. Bishop b7 looks like a sensible move, or knight c7. Maybe knight c7 is actually even better. This should be a winning position. This one not yet. But this should be. Let's try and take like that. Okay, here we do have an advantage, of course. Maybe bishop c5, knight e4 then. Knight e4 is his next move anyway, I guess. Okay, I can take on b2 and take on c4 then. What else we got? Looks like such a nice position. Okay, should I just cash in here? Take. It's a healthy extra pawn, all good pieces. Let's do that. Maybe rook here, so, or maybe here. I don't know. My knight is cut off, I don't like that. But I might have bishop c8 later on. Okay, so he castles, and now this is becoming a threat after all, and I'm afraid I'll have to go knight a8. Unless there's some funny business here, which I cannot make out. Actually, I should maybe just take fine with the endgame because of the weakness of this pawn. And here I can kind of force it too. Yeah, let's just, unless there's knight b3 intermediate, which there isn't, or there might be. Knight b3, damn. Okay, worst case, nothing happens. Okay, so we have this move, and we'll play it. There is knight h2 again, but I like this move. He cannot properly take it, I thinks. Huh. Just retreating. Okay, guess I'll go to e3 then. So knight c5 won't come as a bummer. Here I even have this option if I want to. Do I? I'm not sure why I would. It's probably going to trade rooks later on, but still should be a nice advantage there. Let's go for e4 here. Ah, e5. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. I forgot about this. Okay, let me start jumping around, I guess. Wait. Can I take here? Oh, I hate it when I have to calculate. Probably can't. Actually, maybe I want to do this. Or do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, rook a6, I guess. This position plays itself. Let's go rook b1 here. Oh, this one I didn't expect due to an extra pawn after bishop takes f2. Okay, so he wants to hide here, but he can't. So bishop c8. Yeah, let's go bishop c8. Then he goes bishop f1. How hard can this be? This bishop is really getting on my nerves. I'm going to go h5 and knight g4. Unless anything else happens. Okay. I might even have this move if I wanted to, but I feel like this should be very, very risky for him. Even though I can't calculate a single thing. This could just work for him. Then if I do this and he does that, then I have not gained anything. So okay, let's open the b file. And here let's trade bishops. Here let's trade this piece. So we might get hanging pawns here, but actually I can choose the time when, so I'm going to. Okay, so here what? I feel like I should. Oh, 94 might be a bit annoying, but it won't. Yeah, and here I thought bishop d3 just cashes in on another. A little bit more material. Oh, this guy is playing really well. I don't like it when that happens. Maybe I should just go for something like this, but it looks like a losing endgame. Could go for this. But the pin is really annoying. He might even have c5. This is also not really helping. position one bit. Don't even see how I can make life more difficult for him. C5, Queen C7, takes. Maybe that. Can I do this? I might miss something like Rook takes F7. No, that doesn't. Does it? Ugh. Even Rook takes F7 might work. Damn. Okay, let's go for this. Accept our fate. Let's go for this. Maybe have Knight G5. Oof. Not sure Black is going to enjoy me jumping here later on. Maybe later on, maybe right away, but maybe not. I should reroute my bishop here, I guess. You could take on E1, of course, but I didn't want to stay there with my knight forever anyway, so... Yeah, so this guy is unafraid. So Knight E5, Queen here. Maybe just Bishop B2 then, or I can take Queen, no, Knight takes, I guess. Yeah, this, oh wait, am I blundering something? No, then I can take here, right? And then Queen takes, then Queen B3. I feel like whenever I'm hitting B7, I'm in really good shape. Let's go for this, even though I'm not sure about the tactical ramifications. There's also Queen D4. Why is it just so complicated? Do I want to go Bishop B2 first? Not really. I don't know. Can this work? This can definitely backfire big time. D3, Bishop B2. Let's just go Bishop B2. Let's keep it simple. Alright, here I thought I can cash in another pawn, because this one is also hanging. So let's keep it simple and do just that. Okay, am I getting this guy or not? Probably not. But that's fine. Okay, finish development here, bring the rooks into the center. Next for pawn, knight g4. I want to play this, but there's e5. So let me play this. Let me remain annoying. So where do we put our rooks here? One goes to d1, that's for sure. The other one to c1 maybe. Okay. So we've got two extra pawns here. Maybe let's go here. Try to simplify a bit. e4. Guess I'll take and go Queen d5. Can't see anything better. But that's already good enough almost. Bishop g5, bishop b4, so many options. Knight d3, of course. Wait, I can just take on g2. What am I talking here? Just a free pawn. Alright, that was the idea here. Two extra exchanges. Shouldn't be too difficult here. I'm going to go for e5, e4. Looks scary, but it's not, because the other diagonal is probably more important. We'll recapture here. Endgame. That's nice. Let's go knight g4. And here I think I can just come back and threaten some unholy mating patterns later on. Alright, so want to do this. Should speed up in these games where basically everything is decided unless I blunder. Maybe I can go for this structure, because you can't take with the pawn. Okay, probably not a bad choice there. Okay, shouldn't lose. Should try not to lose anything in the pin. So maybe let's just go for this one. Yeah, looks good enough, which is what we're going for. All right, then the other rooks rook comes out. What's going on here? So give me some nasty checks. Or mates even. But these are just two clean exchanges, and here I wanted to go here and act like I have some pressure. Here too, I'm just going to act like I had some pressure, which is very debatable. All right. Bishop a5. This one I didn't see coming. It remains to be seen whether rightly so or wrongly so. So rook b2, rook b1, rook b8. Oh, he might have bishop d1 ideas. Ugh. That's annoying. Huh. I feel like I misplayed this a little bit. I'm not sure if I can actually afford rook b2, bishop b1, bishop d1. Thinking about these moves, but they don't seem to yield much either, so I'm just going to double. Alright, I'm not going to give away the c5 pawn. And here we're close to mating, are we not? This looks very serious. I can also try to bring the queen here, which might be even more effective. You might have some discovery here. I mean, this can... Oh, I have a... What a nice mate. Let me show you guys. I might have a very, very nice mate here. Look at this. If that happens, I will be very happy. Alright, here I can just go rook a8 perhaps, or b3 first. I'm not in a hurry though, so maybe just bring the king around, or just go h6 perhaps. You know what? Let's start with this one. So there is no rook b2 even to be thinking about. Okay, so here I just need to attack this pawn. I'm 2 pawns down, and for that I'm quite calm, which maybe I shouldn't. Some ideas like this. Yeah, why not? Bishop b4. So if I just kick it like backhand. Does he have some tricks? There is some d takes c4 further down the line. Ugh. Like here. But I can just recapture probably. Yada yada yada, looks like a decent endgame. Okay, I definitely am going to need to speed up sometime soon. Okay, this one I kind of missed, but I guess I'll grab the pair of bishops. Here I'll just go for g5, looks like a technical win. I'm surprised to see this pawn be neglected. So can I do this? And then just knight b2 or something? Why not? Let's attack some stuff. Alright, maybe... What can we do here? c5? Has the time come? Why not? I'm so centralized. Yeah, no, bishop f4, knight h5, so probably just go for this. Even though knight e5, I don't want to allow him to trade pieces, but yeah, maybe I can also do this. He might sacrifice the exchange, so I'll go here then. Yeah, should be fine. Ooh, the mate is coming, guys and girls. The mate is coming. Down to 30 minutes is what I am. That's true. But I do get quite some increment, so I'm not super nervous yet. Not even sure how to recapture here, but probably with the queen, right? Looks right. Okay, so he wants this, yeah? Gotcha. Won't fall for it, though. Okay. guess I'll just go for the rook ending. Maybe I should insert this one, but maybe not. Okay, let's keep it simple again. Okay, now knight b2, he'll have to come here, and then maybe I jump around on d3 for lack of a better idea. I'll just do that. Alright, let me trade, because that's what we do here. And then push my pawn. Oof. Almost losing my one exchange. Okay, so can I push for d5 here? Feels like that would be the right move. Should be fine. That's a bit annoying. What am I going to do now? e5 feels right. Doesn't need to mean much though. Yeah, let's try. I need to get some action. Okay, king f8 or king here. Let's go here, I guess. And there it is. Am I going to blunder my queen? Or am I going to mate him? What a nice mate Timo is. Timo's such a nice mate that I have. Rook d3. Okay. Some positions are technical already. Could take here. Fuck off. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, should not blunder my bishop for starters. And then here, I was hoping to be jumpy. But maybe all I am is just grumpy. Maybe I can stop this with g5. Actually, this wouldn't be anti-positional. So, or maybe I can do something like this and be nasty. Am I going to be nasty? Probably yes. Or I could do this. Double nasty. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Okay, what have I missed? This feels like it's speeding up this position. It's becoming more concrete. So takes. So many takers. Okay, this shouldn't be going on for much longer, hopefully. But these pieces are actually quite annoying. There's forks all over the place. I wanted to say, but knight b5, knight b7 runs into knight. Damn it, you guys know what I mean, right? Into knight. They're rook b5. Check. Okay, so here we do have knight b5, but maybe we'll just get out of the juxtaposition with the bishop, so no funny business comes along. Well, let's just take like this. There we do have this check, and this is a mate. So first game in the books. Nice win. And here, let's do that. How do I react here? Am I stupid? Okay, let's take here for now. Let's take here, rook b2, I have queen b2. Need to speed up. Aha, that's a good idea. So now let's kick the queen around. Now let's collect the knighty, and then hopefully my opponent will resign soon. Alright, this doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm just going to come here. Come here. Queen d8. So what do I do here? Maybe this to fight back. Yeah, why not? He wants bishop f5, which is annoying me a little bit. Can't do this very well. I feel like h3 should be right, although I'm not sure if that adds up in this position concretely. Okay, how about bishop d4? Attacking some stuff. c5. Maybe just bishop c3. Feels a bit safer. He might have rook b8. Should be good. enough. Yeah, I was worried about this move because it's a free pawn. This one is surprising because I do have this option now and also can just recapture with a knight and solve that problem. This looks interesting, at the very least. Maybe it's just good. Okay, so now he probably wants to kick my knight. Which I can try to make a little bit more difficult, but no, that's not really helping. So when he does that, I have no clue. Then I jump back, then he does this, and the jumpiness stops. I can't think of anything better than rook b8 or something. If someone can, please let me know. Maybe I can do this, but that knight would be also a little bit misplaced. Then f4 is still coming, although let's go for it. It seems thematic. Yeah, now I wasn't quite sure which was going to be my best square, so let's go for here. Yeah, this position sucks. I mean, it's just losing, but at least I get another pawn back. Here I was hoping for this. He has rook e1? No, he doesn't. Okay, so we have the bishops here, but we're not immediately winning because of it. I feel like this feels right. Okay, here probably this feels right. Ooh, running into knight c5. Okay, probably wasn't right. Here g4 seems wrong. I'm not sure how to unwrap my pieces there otherwise, so I'm going to go for it nonetheless. Okay, so I could take, of course, and then maybe queen g4 is a bit annoying for him. Let's go for that. Bishop d7. Now maybe drop back my bishop and go for f4. Here there might be knight e4, annoying stuff, so let's go for this. This one I really do not understand much. Can't I even go for something like this? Of course there is h3, but at least I'm distracting him a bit. Maybe let's keep it for later. This also looks decent. Yeah, I'm not sure I should have allowed that. This doesn't work, does it? This is a free piece. Okay, here our position is improving due to these weakened light squares, but maybe it's not so dramatic for him yet. Maybe I should just go for this, but then I'm giving him this square, which isn't such a big deal, but I'm not sure if I should allow that. Probably shouldn't. So what else we got? Queen b2 to stop the pawn. Maybe queen b2. Whoa, that's surprising. Why would he do that? Guess he wants to trade for opposite colored bishops. Not sure if that's a good idea. Okay, let's provoke some f5 weakening. Let's do what here? Yeah, let's take, and bishop takes, then go e4. Here we have knight g4, knight g5, h6, knight f6. Maybe not. So maybe this knight instead. And just provoke this weakening with g6. Here there's a free pawn. Yeah, this is weakening now. I don't believe in my opponent's play here, so yeah, I'll just take it. I could also think about this, but I don't see a reason to. Okay, here I'm actually quite happy to force him back even further. I don't think that gives away too many squares. Now, where to jump? Maybe this is my new target. Maybe I'll start jumping around here. Either way, shouldn't be thinking too much. I feel like this tempo could be useful. Okay, now Now some knight b5 stuff should already be on the agenda. Oh wait, don't want to blunder my b2 pawn. Maybe I'll just... What will I do? I should just trade. Can't decide. Maybe I'll not trade. Still can't decide. Do this. No, doesn't work. Ugh. Maybe this. I'm not sure. But I had to make a move. Alright, and here the idea was to play this position with a good knight against bad bishop. Alright, here I can just take and be happy. Be very jolly, even. Yeah, and here I want to take on a7 or go bishop e5. After bishop e5 there's knight e8. So, wait, I cannot take here. Damn. Juanito, why are you doing this to me? So, what's the point in that? There is none. Maybe rook a5. Try to kick his queen back. Yeah. Queen g... Wait, I squinted. Want to go to g4. That's not how chess works, though. So, I guess I'll have to go somewhere around here. So, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, let's go here. For lack of a better idea. Okay, and here maybe just f4 and extra piece, yeah? Okay, we'll take it. Rook d8. And great position, I guess. Okay, time is becoming of the essence. Yeah, this is not a mate though, right? So, I don't care. Just grab another pawn. Is there a mating net? I wouldn't know. Okay. What are we gonna do now? Nope. Ugh. f6, I like this. Takes. Now this is one pawn, but that's a secure one. Only one legal move. Makes things easier. Now we're coming in. I feel like this position is going to be winning soon. And here, unless I'm blundering some mating pattern, I'm just queening. Alright. This is not bad news either, of course. We'll just give a check. And here we'll start caressing these pawns ever so gently. Queen e5, bishop e2. Then maybe I can take on e4. Let's try to scare him. Alright, I'll have to go here for starters. What do they do here? h4 could be useful. These guys are all very fast. Probably it's actually even the right technique. Although that goes at the expense of the quality of the moves. Wait, I can sometimes almost pick up this knight, but not quite. But I could go king... No. Okay, come on. This can't be so difficult here. Yeah, I'll just give a check. And then bishop e4 is coming. Okay, the guy doesn't allow me to bluff him. But maybe I can just take. So my worry is that then the bishop retreats. And my queen is loose, but there is knight c3. This should work. Alright, and here this one is the idea, and then b2. And here we'll just put the king to f7. Here we'll recapture. Okay, time-wise, we are not doing too well, I'm afraid, but this is nothing new. At least we're getting a couple of finished games here. Okay, so this could peter out to a draw, I'm afraid. Something like this. But what can you do? Yeah, I played imprecisely somewhere. Might not quite be a draw because I have the better minor piece. Okay, here I just have one extra. So, okay, let's make the final moves here. Okay, this should not be survivable for very long. Okay, there's knight d4 to begin with. Why not? I feel like I'm picking up some steam in this position. Here we are up a piece. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did all of this. But let's keep it going. Maybe king f1 even. Feels like that's a little bit tighter. Okay, I can pick up the queen now, which I wouldn't know why not. Although knight g3 looks also very tempting. How much does he get here? 2 pieces, right? Yeah, maybe knight takes g3 is even simpler. I feel like it is. Okay, here we're picking up some material too. This looks plenty winning. So let's go for that. This is a nice position to play. This not so much though. Okay, let's what do we do here? Knight d3 maybe. Try to make things difficult, although I'm not sure if that really does make things difficult. Oh, okay, my opponent's attacking me. I'm not sure what the grounds for that would be, but it is his good right. I'm not sure what to do, so I'll just rearrange my rooks. Okay, maybe something like this, and then rook takes c6 is a threat. Knight d5, take. He'll take. Oh, bishop a5 perhaps. Then queen c8. Can't be think. Wait, I can take. What's wrong with me? Come on, dude. Simple tactics. Alright, this should be over soon, hopefully. Bishop b3 I don't want to allow it, just want to grab this bishop. Also, oh, actually, this pawn is super weak too. Okay, how wrong can that be? No, dude, come on. Can't make a draw in this position. Stop offering draws, everyone. Unless you're winning, then I'm willing to reconsider my stance on that topic. Okay, I feel like I need some reinforcement here in the center. What do we have here? Up a piece already, and probably grabbing some more material, so that looks good. Knight e3, bishop back to d4. Okay, what was I thinking here? Was I thinking this? Probably. And here it's... wait. I want to win a piece with rook b3. There's easier way to do that. Ways. Okay, I'm not sure if I should go for this yet, so I'll just bring a rook into the center. And another one. Oof. My opponent's loosening up a bit. So I might have some rook h1 shenanigans. I'm happy to trade this one off. Might have some ideas here even, but if I go for this I need to be sure, because then I'm leaving my pawn undefended. But actually there is knight takes g6 then. Oof. This could be cool. Alright. Can't take too long that one. I'm just gonna trade away everything and then mate him with my bishops, although I do have to pay some attention to his counterplay. Okay, and now the idea was this, and I cannot imagine him surviving this. Or can I? Queen g7, queen f7. Can he survive that? It would be so unfair. Oh, wait, I have this. Perhaps. Nah. Queen f7, rook h8, but he has king g7 then. Come on, this must be over. Why is this not over? Maybe just knight d3 or something. Something quite simple. Queen takes d6, queen h4, something along those lines. Okay, let's go for it. Don't have time to think, even though I'm not super sure. Don't want to allow the knight out. I could use a knight out. And here things are just happening the way I planned it. His whole queen side is about to collapse, or already has. So I guess I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And there is bishop e5, right? Wait. There's bishop e5 here, right? Yeah, yes. Rook e8, of course, but I'll take on b7 and be happy with my bishops. Although I don't feel like it's quite the maximum of what I can achieve here, so something like this. Yeah, let's just go for this. Okay, I actually don't want to remain on c4 forever, although a5 does look quite tempting. Yeah, let's stay. But I need to go to d5 at some point. You'll probably sacrifice an exchange there. Now let's go for this. He doesn't have immediate counterplay against d3. Okay, so rook f8. Guess I'll just go queen c2 or something like this. Rook e6 perhaps, because he can't take. Wait, he does have knight c5 then. I don't want to bury my bishop. Okay, how good is knight c5 really? I mean, come on. Still going on this game. And that was the plan. Although he might just be able to take on d3. In what world are we living where all of this is kind of still working? How is this still working? Is it working? Okay, I'm just going to go all in here. Yeah, I felt like this probably is not such a great idea. Bishop a5, although that's a bit of a wrong diagonal here, but he's having coordination problems. Okay, not a bad move. Kind of forgot about it. But maybe I can now just go for this. What's his next move anyway? No one really knows. Let me just go rook e3 or something. Something that looks quite tight. Okay, let's trade. Yeah, here I was thinking maybe this simply. And then, no, wait. How can this still be not mate? Why? I could go give the check here. Queen e6. Why is this not mate? This is so mean. Don't have time to calculate. That's another issue. Should have thought about that before. Okay, let's give some checks. Future Ilja will take care of it. Hopefully. Okay. So the bishop wants to come here and pluck the c file. And I probably don't have time to think now. So I'm just going to have to move quickly. How do I breach his fortress then? Probably I'll have to take, but I'm not very happy with that. Okay, I'll take here for starters, go queen b3. Okay, this one should be over soon. Okay, let's just take. This is already over, normally. Okay, I'll give another check for no good reason. Maybe rook c2, then rook c1. This is a good move. I was hoping my opponent wouldn't play it, but he did. So, do I have to concede to a draw? That would be very unfortunate. Okay, I'll give another check, see what happens. Why are we still playing this? Because my technique can't be trusted. Okay, I totally misplayed this, and now it's about equal. Just gonna jump here. Ugh. Yeah, I'll have to settle for a draw here normally. Let's come out and play. that's not... Ooh, okay. So, guy wants to win. Who could blame him? But now, maybe I'll just sacrifice that guy. Okay, this is going to be exciting. I'm not sure I'm on the proper end of this. They're also strong. Why are they so strong? D3. Okay, let's go for it. Alright, here we are 2 pieces up, so that shouldn't be such a big issue. I guess queen b3 makes sense, and then something. Alright, here I have a trick to gather the pair of bishops, and I'm going to make use of it, which is e5 and knight to g5. Here I should have a trick to mate the guy, so let's make use of that too. Oh, I can't be thinking here. Why am I thinking? This is should be so trivially won, but actually, if I play precisely, I might win quicker. So there's some merit in what I'm doing. Trying to get some stuff here. All right. Actually, with the a pawns, this is not an easy thing. So maybe let's take here simply, and then f4. Whatever. I'm bungling this. No, knight g5 and bishop takes b7 is the idea. Okay, so we've got 11 games ongoing in 3 minutes. That's not great. Here, bishop f3, I was hoping would deliver the checkmate in a timely manner. Alright, so this one's not hanging, so I'm just going to cling to the b6 pawn. This is a check. But... oh, does he have queen d2? Ugh. There might be queen d2, which looks quite annoying. I bungled this. I so bungled this. Okay, let's try this, even though... okay, I totally misplayed it. Like, it's not even funny how much I did. What can you do? It's too late now. Yeah, and here I just wanted to reroute my bishop. I don't see what he can do against it, so let's just do it. Maybe some b3, I don't know. And don't care. Oof. Okay, interesting. Of course, that is legal. I'm going to play a very mysterious looking move. And my idea is going to be to double on the h file, but I'm not sure if this is going to work out just like that. I don't like the pin, so I'll get out of it. And here I can take here, right? Because the check will just disappear. And after this I have this, I guess. This. Interesting. Or there's no or here. Oh wait, he'll take on b7. I keep missing stuff. He'll take on b7. Okay, I'll have to repeat here. Yeah, and here I wanted to go for something like this. Jump to f6. Okay, what's his next move anyway? I don't have time to think. Do I go d4 here? Feels a bit loose, then the knight will be off the chains. Something is going wrongly here, and I don't have time to repair it. Okay. Damn it. Okay, let's go d3. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after. I guess. Wait, can I go here? Need to pick up some speed. That's a check. I would really love to read the comments, but I have no time. So I almost blundered some material here, but not quite, luckily. Knight g4 is a good move. So I'm really getting annoyed of myself here. pinned myself. No, f2 is a target. Why would I do that? Almost inviting him to exchange on b7 and go bishop d4. Okay, let's... Darn. Ugh, what am I doing here? So bad. Okay, this guy. Really, f5. That is quite weakening. Either way I play. Probably shouldn't allow h4. Probably shouldn't blunder pieces. Probably should try and confuse him and try to win back a pawn. Didn't go for queen d2. So I'll just grab some pawns. Or one for starters. I'll go bishop b6 here. And here, maybe I'll just take. And here, the final curtain is approaching. And here, I'm not sure what's going on. Guess I'll just go queen somewhere. Queen here. Pawn up. So that's not so bad. Is the YouTube chat not working? Or is everyone just watching on Twitch? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so what is this? He wants to give a check. But I will give a mate first. So first, I'll take this one with a check. Now, I'll take this one without any checks. So my idea is to bring the knight to f6, which will be curtains, but it's probably not so easy yet. And here I'll just grab some stuff. Yeah, that's not a bad move. Of course. Because now I'm getting mated. I'm the one who's getting mated. So unfair again. All of this is so unfair. You know what? I'm going to take and go f4. No, this doesn't work. For various reasons. I'm going to take and go f3. Still, queen d4 is picking up material. Man. Oh, I don't know. Rook h4, but then there is just g5. Doesn't change anything. There's no e4, nothing. Okay. Maybe I should just resign, but this is not an option. Okay, good move. Cannot take on b3. I guess I'll just bring my king in. Alright, maybe it's time now. He's going to sacrifice the exchange, that's for sure. Do I have anything better? Yeah, maybe just get the file. Queen c3 or what? But now I take here and I'm up a pawn. So am I here? Okay, let's just go all in because I don't see anything else. f3 yields the same. Now we're winning even more material. Probably it's wise not to allow knight d4 nor b4. Always like it when my opponents go passive. Passive aggressive. So let's try and trade. Okay, why is this game still going on? Because that's their strategy. Rightly so. Here feels like I'm going to lose. Yeah, that was maybe a bit too premature. It looked like a good move, but it wasn't the only one in the position. Here I might even hang on to my pass pawn. Oh, come on. Come on, I can do this, I promise. Normally. I'm just going to grab this one. Okay, what I lost the game? Oh wait, knight g4 was a mate. That's how it goes sometimes in that one game. But I was already not very hopeful there. Alright, so here, not afraid of knight e4 in this case. Let's grab. Wait, can we grab here? Check. No, it's not a check. So he can just do this, I guess. I don't want to allow this. Okay, so if I just really go for my idea, I could also consider just doubling on the H file. But okay, rook e1 looks thematic. Okay, some players are really high-class guys. Can't frame it any differently. Maybe I should give a check. Try to come in a little bit. What is this? I'm gonna give a check here because I can. Okay, here I'm just pawn up by now. And here I should defend my pawn for starters. Okay, so 9 games ongoing with 2 minutes on the clock. Is this a good move? What is not a good move in this position? Man, my opponent's playing so well. I hate it when that happens. I'll try to bungle the game again. That's my idea. Bishop c5 perhaps. Okay, but now I do have this. There's d2. Then check. He has to go here. This. No, can't do that. Rook e3 for now. There's something here. I feel like there must be something here. I can't see it. Maybe I'll just bishop f6. Bishop e5 maybe. Just a tight looking move. There's some queen c5 ideas. Okay, now I'm just going to trade queens because I tried it with the queens, couldn't make it work. I'm going to try without. Now let's try and come in. Okay, some positions slightly simplifying, which is always good for me. Some positions just becoming unbearable, which is not so good. So let's provoke a weakness with f5 if he wants. Queen e6, just crawling in. Shouldn't be perpetual if he takes. Well, that's a good move. Maybe all of my ideas, they just don't work. What's his next move? Rook f4 or something? Just gonna try to get on the H file. Should I trade rooks? Probably shouldn't. Can't be trading everything all the time. Maybe here I know a good move. Resigning. What am I doing there? Can't even get any counterplay. My knight is stranded. It's totally hopeless, all of this. Go away. I don't know. It's hopeless. Hopeless, hopeless. Still going on, but now I'm picking up the knight. Okay, what do we have here? Of course, my opponents always want to mate me. Quickest way to victory. Deliver a checkmate. But you'll have to get up earlier. Ilja. Make a move already. You know what? I tried it. I tried to keep some pieces on the board. It didn't work again. Going to have to trade again. Okay, let's just take it. Queen f6. I'll have to take care of my f2 pawn. Which is a bit annoying. But it's not like I had a choice, so. That's a free rook, no? I mean, almost a rook. Maybe f3? I feel like rook h3 is too much of an all-in. Which is not something I want. A check. Which is not something I want. Yeah, I forgot about this one for a second there, but shouldn't change anything. But of course, this is helping all the other players in the Simul. And I'll just wait. What will I do? Maybe I'll try to go for this one. Okay, should blunder. How do I defend the guy? It's annoying. f4. Nah, let's go for it. Doesn't feel quite kosher, but what can you do? There's no knight d5. So how do I do this here? Okay, maybe slowly. Let's try and convert when there is the time. So we've got 9 games ongoing, but soon to be 8 if we discount this one. And this should not be perpetual, so I'll just take and win, hopefully. Okay, so here I'll have to create a pass pawn eventually, so let's go for that. Yeah, dude, come on. So 9 games ongoing. Can't I do this now? I think I can. Just go here. And what does he want to do? Some pseudo counter chances. I'd really love my queen to be on the diagonal, not his. Not his, not his, not his. Let's make a move, just some move. Yeah, the bishops are not to be underestimated even in a position like this. Okay, here I should just resign. And my opponent's just playing like a machine. Yeah, this is hopeless. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. No chance whatsoever. Don't know. It's nonsense. All of this is nonsense. So let's go here. Yeah, there was a check, but I wasn't going to die for it. I decided from it. Okay, then let's go here. Why is this game still ongoing? I keep repeating myself. Okay, now what? Maybe a 4. Grab some space. Regret it later. Yeah. Maybe I'll be mated, but maybe not. Maybe e5 is a move here. Limit his circles even more, but... You know what? I don't know. No time. What is this doing? So, just threatening to take, huh? Like, okay. Come on. Come on. Right there. Okay. Let me pressure this pawn a little bit. Now I do have e5. I'm not sure if I want to. So, oh no, I blundered my bishop. I blundered my bishop. Oh well, I guess that's the danger when playing a Simul. Okay, I'll resign this one not, and here I'll try to hang on. I just blundered my bishop. And now I will deliver checkmate there, and here perhaps too, because rook e8 makes stuff impossible. Okay, 7 ongoing. the next move, I believe. Okay, should I just resign this? I probably should, but I won't. Back to here. And now what? Come in. Let's try to swap some pawns. And this is a mate. Okay, 6 games. Where none of them, it is my turn. Increment. The increment is 20 seconds. So enough, normally. Let's provoke him to play e5. I feel like that should be in my favor. Yeah, this should be a winning position by now because of my centralization and the pass pawn. This is not a bad move, but probably a little too late. So I'll try to go here. Yeah, you know what? Just am I going to trade though? No, I'm going to run over. Keep running. He should be the one who is working for the trade, right? Okay, let's trade some pawns for lack of a better idea. Okay, here I can just take, I guess. Should be easily winning then, more or less. All right, here the king position weakened, so let's go for something like this perhaps. Capture. Yeah, this is still totally losing. Okay, this still works. It's very regrettable. What can you do? Activate the rook, and here it's curtains. Let's even scooch over here, I guess. Should pay attention not to lose my last pawn. Okay, this one's just coming. Okay, I'll resign. And I'll win this one. So what's the score? 9-3. Fine. Maybe bring my rook around. Oh, he wants to take on g3 still. I don't think it works, so I'll allow it. Ugh, what's going on here? That's annoying. That seems to kind of work. Can't do this. At least I cannot make it work, so I'll just drop back. Wait. Am I not mating or something like that? Oh, rook takes, queen d8. Interesting. You know what? I'm just going to offer a draw. Am I? I'm going to offer a draw here. And then I'm going to make a move, like e4. It was accepted. Fair game. 3 games ongoing. Winning some material or not? Whoa! Where's that one coming from? That's less than ideal, but maybe actually this might hurt black more than it helps. Okay, rook d8, tightening the screws there, trying to mate. Okay, what's going on in chat? Luck or skill? That's the question. Is it going to be skill if I allow myself to be mated? Why did I allow this? It's not the end of the world, but it's just so unnecessary. Maybe it is the end of the world. I'm mad with myself. Queen f4. Where am I going with the queen here? And just king f1 next move. Yeah. Okay, here I thought about this idea. Huh? Master Padawan. I'm going to be skilled by letting myself get mated. Yes. That's how it usually goes down with me. Alright, this should be now... Although the c-pawn is kind of dangerous. But still, it should be winning. Because the queen is also tight. And my position too. Spelled differently though. Words to live by. Pawn up, because it sounds like a famous site for men. What's that? Pawn up? Side? Like a side dish? Excellent problem management. I'm regretting having so many good positions slipped out of my hands, but on the other hand, my opponents are really not bad. So, and the he could take this one. Yeah, I didn't even see that, but actually that helps because now my two passers should decide the day. H5. These guys, they all just wanna kill me. I mean, there is rook h4. I mean, this doesn't threaten anything. And this should also pick up some material, right? It's a double attack. Yeah, h5 is way too loose. All right, Toulouse sounds like a French city. I could just go for this. This is probably the simplest, and then trade and go for a 3 against whatever it will be. Yeah, let's go for this. Looks trivially winning. Yeah, there's even queen e7 at times here, so this is also trivially winning. It's just going to be a question of time. I'm quite confident to win the last 3 games this time. Never confident in chess usually, but here. Because it's also endgames, mostly. So, how hard can endgames be? There's not even a queen to count for. Alright, in the meantime, I'll check my YouTube chat, which for some reasons is again not being displayed in the app, and the streaming app, but I'll come around. So, what are you guys writing? YouTube is alive. Thank you, Stefan. Yes. On YouTube, there's less comments, but more professional ones. Perhaps. So I could even do this, because he can't take due to mate, and queen e1 runs into king g2, or at least, okay, I just play king g2. So, let's try to be halfway spectacular. It's not really spectacular, but it's halfway spectacular. I mean, this pawn, such a nice little pain in the neck. Everything goes. All right, this is quite simple. Everything is kind of simple. Then let me resume my lecture of the chat. Sven, something about a prison? I'm not sure which our game was. 1 piece down loses, but 2 pieces down. Yeah, double negative is not a positive in this case. So, resign. That's just 1 check, as far as I can tell. And now it's all white. So you guys can see how many... Oh, wait, you cannot see how many chess games are left. Yeah. Now it's only 2 ongoing. Yeah, probably the pawn endgame is simple enough. But maybe the rook endgame is even simpler. No, this is... I mean, come on. Come on. I can do this. All I have to do is advance my pawns. And there are some things to watch out for. Like, yeah, something like this. Okay, let's advance our king. There are some situations, although I really can't believe it. So what would be a draw is if my opponent achieved something like this, and I cannot, I mean, take, and I cannot escape the prison. So like this. Okay, so just go here. should be enough. Oh, one game has finished, so this is the last one. And hopefully won't take too long either. Again, going to the YouTube chat. 2 games left. F4. First F4. Yeah, I was thinking about F4 first, but I wasn't sure. So my idea is here that after F4, King G4. Wait, I'm also in a bit of a... Am I bungling this again? No. Wait, I'm not. Or am I? Do 3 queens queen on their own or not? Wow, I'm making my life way more difficult than it should be. This is actually... This doesn't yield too much. He can't go e3. I'll just take and go king f3, but he'll stand in front of the pawns. And then the question is, do they queen on their own? But yeah, I think they do. Although it's also a question of tempi. So let's say he's here, and yeah, I think they just do, right? They just... No, come on. Not gonna make a draw. I'd rather lose. Yeah, they should queen themselves. I should really just know this, being a grandmaster and all, but I don't. Do 3 pawns queen themselves without the king helping? Not sure, not sure. Why I resigned? In that one game, I was down a piece, and also my opponent played perfectly, so didn't see any chance, any sense in that. Okay, I'm just going to go for it and hope that 3 queens will pawn themselves. My score tonight is 12 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses, and my opponents are on average rated 1800, I think, in real life, which should be a little bit higher in only chess. Yeah, I think this is winning, because if the king moves, then I advance, and if he does this, then I have to calculate the tempi. I think I do this, he goes here, 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 I do this, he does here, and I go there, and it's Zugzwang. Okay, so I go here, 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 here. Wait, it's winning anyway, so this, I can even do that, that. I'm winning, so who cares? Pre-moving. Thank you, Cesar. Was good fun. And hopefully some international viewers will now have learned about the Caissa Chess Club in Guatemala. So on the final meters of this race, let me tell you a little bit something about Guatemala. So they have a few young talents too, and some of them have taken points off of me in simuls and blind simuls and everything. So keep your eyes peeled in the future to the likes of Ricardo Aragon, Victor Carballo, Paolo Santos, Adrian Corrado. These are the biggest talents, and some of them are actually, dare I say it, almost fans of mine due to my visit there, and follow my tournaments religiously, which is not so difficult, since I only play 1 tournament a year, which is Guatemala. So that's that. Okay, we're finished. Let me just communicate with the outside world for a moment, and also mention that on July 18th, a Blitz tournament in honor of a member of the club who unfortunately had died due to COVID-19 was held, and I couldn't take part because it started at 2 a.m. in the night. But Roland Preußers, my Dutch friend, did, because apparently, I don't know, he's just nicer than me, and also maybe has a different sleeping rhythm. So he joined at this ungodly hour and became second. Tournament was won by a Cuban GM, of which there are surprisingly many. So that was a nice gesture, definitely in honor of a deceased member of the club, quite sadly due to the corona pandemic. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. I thought it's a nice story. If you're interested about the Caissa Club, just check it out on Facebook. That's the best place to reach and to get more information. And it's also quite a recommendation of mine to go travel through Guatemala. Has some really beautiful spots, as mentioned, like the Lago Atitlan and the Tikal sites of the Maya people, and also Antigua. And there's much more, which I didn't have the time to visit at that point anymore. But in the tourist guides, we saw that there's much more that the country has to offer. So if you don't know where to travel after this whole virus thingy is gone, go to Guatemala. That's really nice. And the people are super friendly, especially if you're a grandmaster. I can't judge if they are super friendly to everyone. Probably they are. I'm pretty sure that they are. But if you're a grandmaster, everyone loves you, even though you don't speak their language. All right, so that's it for me. Thank you guys for taking part. Thank you for all the viewers and the chatters who didn't have any stakes in the Simul directly, but were just interested in this form of edutainment. So today is Saturday, right? I'll be back tomorrow with a stream on the Quarantine League, and that's that. Also, Jenisch Gambit is out, so check it out. Patrick Zelbe has finished the course, and now we've published it, so check out chessamy.com and you'll see that there is a 25% discount currently going on until tomorrow evening. That's that. So greetings to everyone in Guatemala. Thank you guys for watching, and now I wish you a splendid night. Let me just check for a last couple of seconds if there's something noteworthy going on in the chat. Ooh, yep. Yes, so yeah, thank you guys too. Glad you liked it, and yeah, I'll have to check some games, I know. Oh, Johannes, greetings. I remember some names from my time there. So Johannes, typical Guatemalan name, of course, too. All right, guys. So take care. Thanks. Greetings over the Great Pond to Guatemala, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye.